there were different reactions to it in different parts of the world. So England said, jolly good yarn, because they'd already had their religious civil war. They didn't want to have another one. So whatever kind of totalitarianism they were going to have would have been quite different. Wouldn't have had the outfits and the god and all of that. Canada, they said nervously, as they always say, could it happen here? Yes, Canada always frames itself in those terms. What about us? Nervous they are. And in the States, they said two things. Oh, fiddlesticks. It would never happen here. And on the other hand, how long have we got? So two quite different reactions. And that tells you something. So time moves on. There's a movie in '89.
Yes.
And I was there in West Berlin for the launch of that movie while the wall was coming down. And then we took it over into East Berlin, and the audience reaction was very different. So West Berlin, people were talking at the after party of the direction, the acting, the decor, and all of those things that people talk about. And in East Germany, they were like this.
Gosh.
And then afterwards, they said, this was our life.
Yes.
And what they meant was not the outfits or the theology. They meant you couldn't trust anybody. And we know now how true that was, how many informants the Stasi had in East Germany. So then we had the 90s, in which people said, end of history, silly old them. and attention sort of veered away from those possibilities. Yes. Surely we were not going to have any more totalitarianisms. Wrong. Then comes 2000. Then comes 9/11. People start getting scared and realize that. Do you know that game called Pick Up Sticks, when you have a bunch of sticks and you try to move one without moving the others? Every time you move a piece on the world chessboard, other pieces move. So the other pieces had all moved when nobody was looking. And then we had the financial meltdown and people got even more scared. Then we had a sort of lull before the storm, which was the Obama years. And my theory is that those happened because the Democrats figured out social media before anybody else and politically in the States. But then everybody caught up with that, including Russia.
Yes.
And here we are with a very polarized United States, a weakened United States, a frightened United States, and groups in the United States for whom the Handmaid's Tale is like a playbook. So that's why I was coming back to it. I could see that this story was not over. In fact, the story had changed much more towards the Handmaid's Tale than it was in the 90s.